Hewlett-Packard Enterprise (HPE) OneView is a software platform that helps IT organizations manage their data center infrastructure. However, 3 security vulnerabilities have been identified in HPE OneView software that could be exploited to allow authentication bypass, disclosure of sensitive information, and denial of service. Remote Authentication Bypass Vulnerability, CVE-2023-30908, with a CVSS score of 9.8, this vulnerability allows an attacker to bypass authentication and gain unauthorized access to HPE OneView. The vulnerability exists in the way that HPE OneView handles user credentials. An attacker could exploit this vulnerability by sending a specially crafted request to the HPE OneView server. Kudos to Sina Kirka, at Sin Synology, of the Summoning Team, at Summoning Team, in collaboration with Trend Micro Zero Day Initiative for highlighting the CVE 2023-30908 loophole. OpenSSL Information Disclosure Vulnerability, CVE 2022-4304. This vulnerability could allow a remote attacker to obtain sensitive information, such as encryption keys and passwords. The vulnerability exists in the way that OpenSSL handles RSA decryption. An attacker could exploit this vulnerability by sending a specially crafted request to the HPE OneView server. OpenSSL Denial of Service Vulnerability, CVE 2022-4304. This vulnerability could allow a remote attacker to cause a denial of service (DOS) attack against HPE OneView. The vulnerability exists in the way that OpenSSL handles the obj_2 text function. An attacker could exploit this vulnerability by sending a specially crafted request to the HPE OneView server. Affected versions. The affected versions of HPE OneView are, prior to v8.5 prior to the v6.60.05 patch. Unaffected versions. The unaffected versions of HPE OneView are v8.5 or later v6.60.05 LTS recommendations. HPE has released patches for the affected versions of HPE OneView. Users are advised to apply the patches as soon as possible to protect their systems from these vulnerabilities.